So, hi, Kaleen. Thank you so much for being with me today. How
Hi, thank
are
you for
you?
having me.
How
I'm
are
good,
you?
thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine. So happy to see you. So,
Um,
first of all, Kaleen, you're the representative for Austria, the Eurovision 2024. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I guess you should be super proud. What does that mean for you, being the representative for your country?
It really means the world to me. For me, it was a dream come true that was so long in the making. And now that I'm here, that I get to talk to you, that I get to talk to so many other people, it is such a dream. And I do find myself still in meetings that are about me, where I feel like, oh, wait, we're talking about my performance and not about someone else's performance. So I'm extremely, extremely grateful for the whole experience that I'm getting at the moment.
So you're gonna be pretty popular in a few weeks, but the first thing that I would like to ask you is that could you please introduce yourself a little bit in terms of your career so far? How did you get to Eurovision? Who are you?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm Kaleen. I'm 29 years old. I'm living in Vienna, from Austria, born in Austria as well. I grew up in the music, or yeah, in the music studio and in the dancing studio. So I grew up being a professional dancer. I grew up singing, so all of that is very close to me. I feel like I could not be the person that I am without singing or dancing. Yeah, and that has brought me to a lot of different stages in my life, such as the Eurovision stage as well. I do have experience in the Eurovision world or universe. I did stand in rehearsals, I did choreographies, I was dancing on a Eurovision stage before. I did creative directing at Junior Eurovision and was a stage director at Junior and a stage coach at the real one. So I basically did everything already. And now I have my full circle moment with being the artist for this year's Eurovision for Austria, which I'm very, very grateful and proud of. And I have released music already since September 2021, but yeah, the attention was not there that much. So I'm very, very grateful that I get this now and that I get to, yeah, share my musical energy with everyone.
So most of the Eurovision fans are super excited to see you on stage because your song is a true banger. That's what
Thank
we
you.
call it, like a banger or a bop. And I would like you to tell us a little bit about your song, of course. And I guess you consider that a banger or a bop, right?
Yeah, I feel like if you go to Eurovision, you should definitely have a song that you totally believe in, that you think it can go all the way, that you're really, really proud of, and also that you identify yourself with, which I definitely do. We Will Rave, that's the title of the song if you don't know yet. We Will Rave is about maybe being at a place in your life or just having a day where you feel like today is not good. I feel sad. I feel lonely. My heart has been broken. I don't fit in. Whatever it is, that's just not going the way it's supposed to be. Um, but you still feel like, okay, but there is this spark. There is this reason why I should push through with a community that wants the same, just to have an amazing time, to have an energetic party moment where you get lost in. And yeah, essentially, that's what We Will Rave is about. So, positive community, celebrating the moment, raving.
Well, I was right before the interview, I was thinking about the fact that, I'm a huge Beyonce fan and I
Yeah.
really love Renaissance. And I was thinking that probably we have been struggling so much that we have the need to rave, not just, it's just a matter of, finally free ourselves after such a long time of struggling. Do you agree about this?
Definitely. I feel like we've all come from a long period of with COVID, with things changing so much that now, after all, I feel like we're slowly getting back to where we were, or even we're better than we were before. And it's definitely time to just embrace the positive energy that life is basically, and that Eurovision is, because you only get this one life. So why not go full out, rave, do whatever you want to do, jump, dance, shout, scream, don't care about what other people think of you, just enjoy the moment. And I feel like that's my perfect approach to Eurovision, actually.
Let's talk about the sound of the song because it has a strong 90s flavor. I would like to ask you if that it was done on purpose, and if you feel like you're a 90 girl in terms of do you like the kind of attitude? Because you know we are millennials and we all love the 90s. Can you please talk about this a little bit more?
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, I did not write the song myself. The song was written by Swedish and Danish songwriters and producers. But I briefed them what I wanted the song to be about. I wanted it to be a party song, an energetic song, positive, jumping, clapping along, singing along. That's what I wanted to do. And I feel like they did that perfectly. I did not know or tell them that they should go into the 90s direction, nor did I tell them to go into the rave direction. So that was an input from them. Yeah, but I feel like it all fits together so perfectly. For me personally, the 90s were a period that I did not experience that much because I was still very young. So I do have a nostalgic connection to it, but I don't have those vivid memories of, yeah, I was in that club, I was doing this and that at that time. But I feel like, especially with 90s music, you cannot sit and listen to a song. You have to get up, you have to dance, you have to do something, let that energy out. And that's what's so great about that period of time in music. And that's why it's, again, for me, it's the perfect Eurovision song because you hear it, it does something in your body, it does something with your mind, you remember moments, and then you just want to get up and join the party, basically.
It is, it is. And what should we expect if you can spoil us anything about the whole stage design because it's super important, the choreography and the stage design. What can you tell us about it if you can tell us anything?
Yeah. Yeah, so of course, I want to keep things a secret, probably like everyone, and to release that explosion in Malmö. It will be very energetic, like the song, of course. There will be a lot of dancing. I won't be on stage alone. I will have four dancers on stage with me. Probably within the next 1 or 2 weeks, we will release them, and then I present my team.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, we will definitely, if you compare it to the music video, we will have more rave feelings on stage than the music video was. Yeah, we're also still holding back on the dancing with the pre-parties and the music video, so you can be excited about what's to come, because I am.
Definitely. I'm expecting fireworks, but of course I'm not asking you to say anything about this. I mean I respect it. I respect it. 100% respect it. Kaleen, what does the motto, this year's motto mean to you, United in Music? What is the meaning for you?
I feel like it's basically the perfect definition of Eurovision. Eurovision is such a uniting event and production where people from all around the world, whether it's the fans, the community, the people in the audience, connect, such as the people who are working on the production,
Mhm.
because the camera team is from here, the lighting crew is from here. So it's always everyone coming together, working in a team in unison to create this perfect show that we all always get to see and that we all love. So for me, it's much more than just three words. It's everything basically. And also as an artist, as a person that has worked with Eurovision before, I feel like that's what we all feel when we're there. And also now when we get to know each other and engage with pre-party performances, with just interviews, it's all positive, supportive, fun, love, united basically. And I feel like that's so important and so nice that there is a production like Eurovision on this planet.
Definitely. And have you had a chance to hear the other Eurovision songs for this year? Do you have any favorite?
I definitely listened to all of the songs. I feel like 3 weeks ago, I sat down on my couch and I watched all the music videos because I wanted the full experience.
Yes.
Yeah, and now I'm stuck with a different song in my head every day I wake up. I cannot say that there is one song that stands out for me, especially this year, because this year I get to connect with all the people behind the song, which in the previous years I did not have a chance to as much as I do this year.
Mhm.
And that's why I feel like it will be so difficult to even have a favorite for me this year. I will have 37 favorites.
It's a tough competition, definitely a tough competition. So the next question, of course, because I'm Italian, I would like to ask you if you had the chance, because I think the Eurovision parties have already started over the last few weeks. I know.
Exactly.
Have you had the chance to listen to the song of Angelina Mango, La Noia? Have you had the chance to talk or meet her? And what do you think about the song, if you remember anything about the song?
Yeah, yeah, of course I remember the song, and I did meet her, although now it's also overwhelming at the pre-parties with the press and then the sound check and then blah blah blah, and it's all just within 5 hours, if even. Everyone is so stuck in their own schedule, so it was just a bumping into each other. I think each time we met in some hallway where someone was going to that interview and the other one was going to another interview. So we did hug, we did talk for a very, very short time, but I'm extremely looking forward to talk to her more because I really, really do like the song and the choreography. I really like that.
That's an
So
amazing rendition. Let me just tell you that it's an amazing rendition of La Noia. So I'm
yeah,
to be honest with you, I'm super excited to see Angelina on stage. Even though I want to be 100% honest with you, I think that there are better songs this year. I personally love the Spanish song, for example, which also has a
mhm.
strong message. But your song, of course, because I'm a fan of bops in general, so there's gonna be a stiff competition. But that's the best part of Eurovision. So many songs, so many different artists and approaches to music. So that's gonna be interesting, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, but also that's the beauty in Eurovision, I feel like, because every year you can really observe that you fall in love with genres that you usually don't have in your playlist because you see the artist, you meet the artist, you hear how they talk, you like the staging or something, and therefore you really fall in love with all the colors that are there, and that's so beautiful.
So talking about Austria at Eurovision. So the last time you guys won was with Conchita Wurst in 2014. I studied before the interview. And
Yeah.
I would like to ask you, first of all, if you know her, and what does that mean what did that mean for your country? I mean, the winning of Eurovision, Conchita at Eurovision.
Yeah, so I bumped into Conchita also last weekend
Uh-huh.
at the party, and I did meet her before already. So it's always such a nice moment when you see each other, and also probably when she sees me because she feels like, oh yeah, that was me 10 years ago, and so it's a special connection. I feel like all the former contestants have with the contestants now. Yeah, and we talked a little, but yeah, it was again between interviews. So I look forward to talk to her more. I feel like I will see her this weekend, because we're shooting something together, which is great. Yeah, for Austria, from what I've heard of, because back then I was not a part of the Eurovision experience yet. No one expected that. So it's very interesting because they only felt there that there was something happening here. There was some magic in the air. And then, of course, everybody was extremely proud. And now everybody's celebrating the 10-year anniversary. Yeah, and so I am very proud to be the person representing Austria at the 10-year anniversary. So maybe that's a good omen. I don't know. I will definitely do my best, of course. Yeah, but she's lovely.
Fingers crossed. By the way, even though you didn't win, but that's not what we wish, of course. You're gonna be raving all the discos, all the clubs in Europe. That's 100% for sure. So
Thank
there is
you.
there is no doubt about. I'm gonna dance your song too. So there's
Oh,
absolutely
thank you. I
no
appreciate
doubt about this. No, and that's the good part of Eurovision because it's such a nice, place to show yourself to people that usually wouldn't have known you, if you know what I mean, right?
yeah, yeah. It's such a huge opportunity to show yourself to everyone. It's the biggest music competition in the world. I feel like the biggest TV show on this planet. So there is no bigger stage than that, and that's why I'm extremely grateful that I get this opportunity.
And last year you had a very nice song to Who the Hell is Edgar? and I
Yeah.
love the song, but it was pretty low in the final chart. It was like 15th or something.
Yeah, you do not.
And do you know the girls that sang the song? Do you know them?
Yeah. I stage coached them last year. So I worked with them on the choreography. I worked on the camera script with them. I was in Liverpool with them, so I do
It
know
was an
them.
amazing job, by the way. Thank you so much for
Thank
sharing
you.
that.
Thank you very much.
It was
Yeah,
an
it's always
amazing
it's always
job.
teamwork at Eurovision.
But not the video. You didn't work at the video or at the video too. The music video, I
The
mean.
music video? No, I did not. No, I just got together with them for the performance in
Okay.
Malmö,
Okay.
in Liverpool.
I have one couple of more questions. The first one
Yeah.
is, can you please tell us a little bit more about how do you guys in Austria choose your representative at the Eurovision? How does that work?
Yeah, so the last 2 years, I think we or you could send your song, submit your song to the national broadcaster via email,
Hmm.
or a scout reached out to you. We had both things. And that's what I did. I sent an email to the official email address,
Uh-huh.
and then I got chosen among the best 15 songs. They were video recorded in the national broadcaster. We did a performance there, and then it was shown to a specific fan club, fan community. They could vote, and also national jury could vote. And yeah, that's how I got selected.
Okay, Kaleen, so I think I'm done for this interview. So first of all, I would like to thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your kindness. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you once again. I wish you the best for the Eurovision Song Contest, of course. We will all rave listening to your song, I'm
Thank
sure.
you very much.
The last thing that I would like to ask you is that my TikTok channel is called Simply News. So could you please send a message to all my followers of news? You can say whatever you want to say, okay?
Yeah, it's simply news.
News, yeah.
So, hi to everyone from News. I'm Kaleen. I'm representing Austria this year, and I'm extremely grateful for every single raver out there listening to my song. For me, it's the first time experiencing a community growing around me. So, I'm very grateful. I hope I get to meet all of you one day, and I hope I get to rave with all of you one day.
Kaleen, thank you so much. You're German, so I think I can say Dankeschön, right? Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, danke.
And once again, have a nice day. Enjoy Malmo. And
Thank you. Thank
thank you
you very
so
much.
much.
You too.
Big
Have a nice
hug from Italy.
day.
Ciao. Grazie.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.